Thank you.
Okay. Got a plan now. We will first of all work on, particularly on learning the new routines for the people who've graded, and sharpening up the routines. And then the second half of the lesson will kind of up the energy and kind of do some high energy routines, and then maybe think about kind of how we perform for demonstrations. Oh, here we go. Bow. And just a little bit of warming up. Not too much, because we're going to start off at medium pace. Sprint. And bounce. And relax. Now, the Shaolin punches. Gently to start with until the body gets warmed up. On my count, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Frederick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now, everybody through one Samchen. Once through the Samchen. Okay. So now, actually, have you started learning your next routine?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you finished learning the next routine? Okay. Have you?
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll start with Selena. Everybody practice individually. I'm going to come round, check everybody. Here we go. So now you graded on the fourth one, so you got to learn the fifth one.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, the complexity lies in the angles, the changes of angle and direction. But you learned most of the moves in preparation for the grading. So here we go. From the beginning, use your opening. Start. Yeah. You can do it along with me. Yeah. As we did before. Jump. So there. Now circle and compress the tension. Now double lower crane block and then into this sequence that you've done before. Now step across with your right leg and do an upper crane block like that. Yeah. So we'll go over that again. We did the opening, then we did this sequence. Now we've got this little linking sequence. Compress the tension, clear away with a lower crane block. Then we've got the second sequence, and then we've got to turn into an upper block. Do you think that you could remember that?
Yes.
Let's take a look then. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. So now we repeat. We've turned 90 degrees. We repeat it again. Shuffle. Okay, so we've got back to there again, and we do the turn again. Now we've rotated another 90 degrees. And again. Okay. So we've repeated the same sequence in 4 different directions. Most of the time we're on the diagonal angle.
Yep.
but sometimes we're on the straight angle. There and there. So when you learn Samchen, it's just straight forward and back, one direction. Then you go up to the Qigong. Then front, left, back, right, 4 directions, hence the cross. Then you go to Chap Sa Tai Po, and you got forward, back, 45-degree angles. You have the 45-degree angles, and then you have the full turn around to the back. Then you come up to Simen Dao Dui, and you have all 8 basic directions. North, south, east, west, north, east, south, east, northwest, southwest. So you have the octagon, which is really big in kind of Chinese traditional science. Everything goes in octagons. So you can now work all 8 directions of an octagon. Then it's kind of like, okay, the directionality's done. So, do you think you could do that now?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look. That was right. Okay, fantastic. So now, yeah, you got it. You can do all the angles. You just got to make sure you don't get the angles confused. From here, instead of turning a full 180 degrees, we just turn to face the front again.
So
Right.
don't.
A little movement of the foot, turn to face the front. Yeah. Still the upper crane block. And from there, you just go into the ending of the Tepe Samchen. And that finishes it. So you find that this ending comes to a lot of the routines, a lot of them end like that. Yeah. So now you can do it. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No.
No? Practice it. The difficulty is just making sure you don't lose track of the angles, that you keep the angles. When you get to, hold on. Yeah, when you do that, and you're facing the front. Then you know you've done it 4 times and you're ready to do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Well done.
Thanks, Marcin.
Akshi. So you're now going to show me the Ho Chap Shuang Hui. Yeah. Well, now's your chance. Okay, good. So mostly you've got the sequence. And this one, flick the elbows in. You want to make a hook here to catch something in. And there you go. Yeah. Out to there. Now, down here. Now, there with the, keep this a little more straight. So it's coming up and forward, but more up. Okay, from down there, yeah, up.
Up and then forward.
No, up and forward at the same time. Flick, up, yeah, something like that. There. One, two, three, four. And down. Now the steps back. Start with an inner block, then you hook, and then you punch. And grip. So here, block across, come down, punch, grip. This bit's okay, but when you do a lower block, make sure it's circular. Don't cut across at an angle. Circle it. So, things to work on. This one, here, there. Getting this inner block in before you hook back with the lower block. big circle with the lower block. Yeah. Okay?
I do have a question. With
All right.
the first step, this one,
Yeah.
what are we leading with? And this is an upper block?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it should be an inch above your eyebrow. So the application of this is that when you punch, I catch it in there, yeah, and that's kind of braced there.
Okay.
So that's it. It's like that. And it's a strong block. Yeah, there.
So at the same time, I will work on this.
Yeah. More up. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Am I doing it right?
Sorry.
Am I doing this one right?
And again.
Something again.
Bend your wrist more at the bottom. And then when you get to the point where you're going to kind of flick, you do that with the wrist. You get a flick, a snap, yeah. Leave the arms a little bit more bent. Then you get a slight straightening. Yeah, yeah. At the end. There. Work on it. Okay. Yeah. So you've learned the seam and out, are you?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it. Now, let's get this a little bit sharper. From there, bend the wrist. Now rotate. Don't push forward. Push down. Not forward. Down. Down to there. Yeah. Okay, good. So you got the moves, and we just need to sharpen them up. Be patient, complete each move, do it fully. Don't cut it short to go on to the next one. Let's look at it from here. When you do this chop, you're leading with this part, yeah? Not the bone, this lump here. Yeah, and let go, let it fly, let it go. Yeah, leading with that, like you're hitting with that. Good. Now, don't shorten the movement. Up a little bit above eyebrow height, then drop down. Yeah. From there, there. Okay, around. Core compression. Down. Right out. You come in and then out. Down. from down, right up. Let's see here. Down, right up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Practice that. Okay, very good. Is that your highest one now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. When you're doing these, let's go for the center of the body for this punch here.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Take something off your line, hook it to create an opening, punch in to the center. So you're doing it with more intensity now. Then the danger is that because you're kind of really going hard, you start to stiffen up a bit. Yeah. As the intensity goes up, you've got to crank up the relaxation as well, so that you don't go stiff. Don't hold the power back. As your intensity increases, your ability to relax has to increase with it, so you don't hold the strength back. And keep using waist, because there's a lot of power and energy in the waist.
Yeah.
And do it one more time, please. Okay. Two things to point out. Try to let your arm stretch out straight. Yeah. Don't stop there. Let it stretch out.
When you do this one, you aim for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. That blade. And when you do, it's a timing thing. Okay, bring it into a hook as you hook, you kind of pass the point where something wouldn't hit you, and straight away you go into the punch. Not finish that and then punch. It's all part of the same movement, really. You kind of get it all flow together, run it together. Yeah, that's better. Okay, very good. All right. Yeah, right on, Prisca. Okay. Do you have anything that you'd like to ask about this morning?
Not too much. I'm struggling a little bit with my finger.
Okay.
Pretty much every
So-
time because it just wants to keep popping out, and then it just gets more inflamed, and it's pretty
Okay.
annoying. If you have any advice on that.
So the finger joint dislocated slightly.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Talking with Sam, there's soft tissue in there, and it sounds like that's what was damaged. Hurts when I do this, and then obviously when I shoot out here, it kind of pulls it out,
Yeah, yeah.
and then that just, you can see it's a little red and inflamed, and
And how? Okay.
just annoying, really.
Is it improving?
No.
Time? That's not okay. Because these things, they sometimes do take a long time to improve.
Yeah, that's
And-
what it seemed like. I could do better with like ice
Yeah.
and
So
cold and
if you rest it, does that improve it?
not necessarily because I wake up and I think I'm banging it at night because I wake up and it's swollen and
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just like,
Well,
I've just been
let's
powering
have a quick look at your routine.
through. Okay.
In the knowledge that you're not going to go too hard because of the finger injury.
I'll go a little harder. Sure.
Well, yeah, don't irritate the finger.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So, yeah, it's good. Your energy strength is increasing. First thing, bringing the shoulder forward, and there's a bit of squeezing going on here, and that's going to hold your strength back. Remember, we're trying to get energy down to the fists, so legs, waist, and let it travel through the shoulder. Don't tighten the shoulder. Yeah. Use your thing. Use your thing. Yeah. Good. That's the only point in the routine where that was really noticeable, that there was a restriction on the energy movement. Then always you have to find your balance between your yin and yang. You crank up the energy, the strength, power, and as that goes up, you can start to lose the flow and the rhythm and the kind of character. Yeah. So you then have to kind of pull yourself back and say, oh, okay, so now what I've got to do is maintain the increased strength and get back the flow, the rhythm and the character. Yeah. So it's always, training's always going to be like this.
Yeah.
You push your strength up, you got to bring other things up to match it. You push up the relaxation, it's like, okay, yeah, but now I'm losing strength. I've got to bring the strength up to match the relaxation. You bring up the flow, and maybe, again, you lose the strength. Okay, I've got to bring that up. So every time you bring one thing up, you've got to bring the rest up to match it. But that's okay, that's the idea. And you'll always have this, like, as you drift in one direction, as you move in one direction, you can decrease in another direction. So you build more strength, you lose some relaxation. You build more relaxation, you lose some strength. But the fluctuations as you improve get less and less. So you'll always be, you can never be totally on the perfect balance point. You'll always be moving around it. But as you get better, you stay closer and closer to the balance point. The variation is less and less. Okay? All
Yeah.
right.
I do have a
Yeah.
question, listening
Yeah.
to you talk and then kind of going through the routine.
Yeah.
I kind of have that struggle when I come out of, do you just go back and then bring it
Yes.
around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. And you don't have to go into a very deep stance. There, kick, just quickly touch down.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna do a move there. You're not gonna bring out any strength. That was your move, and now you're just getting ready to turn.
Okay.
So
It's like a recentering kind of.
yeah, just you got to come. You can't just stand there on one leg. So there, you got to do that again. Yeah, just that. It comes down, but straight away it moves. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Brilliant. Okay, just wrap up what you're doing. Now we'll all go through another one Samchen. Yeah, one more Samchen. Okay, very good. So now practicing as if we're doing a performance, a demonstration. Yeah. So we've got to try to kind of expand our presence. Yeah. Boom. Look strong. Yeah. Extend out your energy, your chi. Let me think. I'll go first. Yeah. Then Buddha-san, Akshi, Priska, Frederick, Selena. If you don't want to do the one that you've just been practicing, do the one below.
The one that we've been practicing.
Either the one you've just been practicing or the one below. You choose, yeah? So we'll do it so that we've got people staring at us. Always makes it more difficult. So I'd like you to sit over here somewhere, facing this way. And when you walk on, you're going to come from here up to where you're going to start and try to exude confidence and presence. Okay? Here we go. You might want to go back a bit. Yeah. Right. Okay. So walk around on the side and then come to walk on to face the audience. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Now, I'm quite impressed you did that one because it's certainly more tiring than the one above. Yeah, maybe not as technically difficult, but yeah. Now, if we were watching a Chinese group demonstrating, they get the relaxation better. Yeah, Chinese always get relaxation better than the Westerners. Other than that, you know, that stands up really well. Yeah. That would have got a good reception. Let's say we were doing a big demo in Singapore, and you got very good reception for that. Yeah, definitely. Okay, well done. Actually, now's your opportunity. Let's show the rest of us all how to do it. Well done, Archie. Hold on, Prisca. Give a bit of feedback. So, you got to build back your strength. Yeah, you had it, and then you went away and didn't practice enough, and you lost it. So you got to build back the strength and the energy. And really, it's about building tone into your fascia, building back the tone, the elasticity that's bringing us into the fascia. Okay. All right. Now let's take a look at Prisca. Well done. Well done, Priska. So we got to, again, strengthen up your fascia, strengthen your tendon. For now, when you're practicing, great. If you do a demo, actually bring the strength down a little bit so as to get the flow and the elasticity. Yeah. But at the same time, build the strength up so that then you can go with more power and the body handles it right. Okay, well done. Well done, Priska. Frederick, off you go. Okay. Yeah. Well done. Well done. That's good. I was watching. Sometimes you're slightly off the angle, but you got back on it again each time. Didn't drift off. That's good. That's good. Well done. Have a rest. Selena. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah, work just a little bit on. Okay. Here, light, but just a little bit of spring. There, there, and then the kick. Kind of a bit more whip. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Okay, guys, come over here for a moment. Yeah. So, I did purposely make that high pressure by positioning people in front of you so you have eyes staring at you and you're aware of them. And then, I hadn't actually planned it, but you also got a camera stuck almost straight in your face, which again phases some people. But that's that's what we're trying to achieve, is that we don't get phased. Yeah. And it's good to test yourself out. Keep testing yourself out. When you first demonstrate in front of an audience, that's quite hard. Yeah. And a lot of people now, they can do it so well in practice, but then when everybody's looking at them, it falls apart. But like all things, you just need to practice and get the experience, and then it's not any problem anymore. Okay, any questions before we do a little bit more? Then what I want you to do, everybody do the routine that's one down from the one you just did. And for this morning, we'll probably end it on there. Okay, so we'll all do one more and then finish it, yeah? Okay.
You're going to do it as a demo?
No, sorry, no, I meant everybody.
Okay, that's what I was hoping. Yeah.
Independently. We haven't got so much time. Right. Okay. Fantastic. Well done, guys. So next, we head up the gym, and we're going to go over the circuit in the gym. People that have been watching, thanks a lot for watching us. We'll be back tomorrow at a slightly later time. Here we go, guys. Yeah. Well done.